Sit down. Everybody remain seated where you are.
Hey man, are you putting me on?
Yeah.
Getting wise and alcohol made illegal, flowers and grass, like juice freaks get, hangers and cirrhosis in the liver. Besides, grass is a habit for me like alcohol. Besides, that cigarette much worse. Right, man. As much as you want.
There's nothing wrong with grass. Yeah. 1,000 times. You'll never go to harder drugs.
Don't take any films of me. You're not going to use them anyway.
Well, speak your mind, then.
Okay, I will. No one has the right to tell me what I can do with my own body, what I can eat, drink, or smoke. This is a free country, and no one has the right to take away my constitutional rights.
Guidance is internal. 12, 11, 10, 9. Ignition sequence start. 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, 0. All engine running. We have a liftoff. Liftoff on Apollo.
Now, I'm sure that most of you know the old story about the astronaut who went far out into space and was asked on his return whether he had been to heaven and seen God. And he said yes.
Greetings, ladies, gentlemen, non-binaries, and sentient artificial intelligence. Join us on this journey to find the others. Because no matter where we find ourselves in this multiverse, the act of existing is all too familiar.
Guys? Anybody out there? Hello?
The mushroom has a tremendous problem-solving ability.
Herb is a plant. Herbs are good for everything.
As we look across this great expanse and stare at the stars, we can't help but be reminded these lights, though we're seeing them all at the same time, happen across a multi-billion-year delta. Some of those fires burned millions of years ago, some billions, but all of them happened so we could experience them in this one singular moment.
They called us scouts. They called us seekers. They called us Hoosier. But we were destined to question everything.
I don't know about you, but as for me, the question has already been answered. Should we be here? Yes.
It's the Hoosier Sophisticate Show. Question all the things that you know. Steve likes the weed. Steve likes the weed. Tell you about DMT. The DMT. Hoosier Sophisticate Show. The Hoosier Sophisticate Show. Hoosiers with the dream. Sophisticated blasphemy. It's the Hoosier Sophisticate Show. Question all the things that you know. So let's set our minds free for the singularity. It's the Hoosier Sophisticate Show. The Hoosier Sophisticate Show.
Good morning, friends. Join us and start your day with a gentle meditation from Hoosier Sophisticate. Let us all remember, we are only as good as our last breath. Assume a comfortable position. Shut your eyes as you start to relax. Take in a deep breath. Now breathe out, emptying your lungs entirely. And once again, take full deep breaths, never strained or rushed. Breathe in strength, breathe out tension. Continue breathing this way to relax. Take full, deep breaths. Allow your breathing to discover its own natural, unhurried pace. And as ideas enter your mind, allow them to float away without attachment. Now listen to the world that exists inside you. Hear the clattering of your mind, the constant talking to ourselves. See the patterns and habits of the mind, planning, scheming, calculating, judging, comparing, worrying. Note when your thoughts dwell on memories, reliving them over and over like an addiction to thought. Note when your thoughts chase after the future, attempting to control time by planning and hoping. But let yourself let all that thinking go, just for a moment. Reassure yourself that even if you quit thinking for just a few moments, it'll be okay. Give yourself permission to love this moment without calculating what you could be doing instead. Encourage yourself that you deserve this time out from the hectic life you lead and the frantic thinking you're so accustomed to. Your breathing is unstrained. Relax your toes and feet. Relax your ankles and knees. Relax your leg muscles. Your breathing is deep and relaxing. Relax your fingers and hands. Loosen up your wrists and elbows. Relax your arms. Your breathing is slow and peaceful. Feel your feet and legs get heavy and warm. Feel your hands and arms get warm and heavy. Simply breathe as your thoughts come and go. Focus on your breathing. Let go of tension as your body falls into a state of peaceful quiet. Unclench your jaw. Relax your face and let go of your tongue. Your heartbeat and breathing are serene and steady. Your breathing is relaxed. Void your mind of all thoughts. Your abdomen soft and warm. Your limbs heavy and warm. Watch your thoughts come and go like clouds in the sky. Your hands are warm, your forehead is cool, and your breathing is deep and relaxed. Feel your breath sink lower and lower into your lungs. As your shoulders drop, feel your breath fill the upper part of your chest. You are relaxed and peaceful. Your breathing is deep and relaxed. Warm hands, cool forehead. Empty your lungs totally. Hear the silence grow as your mind hushes. You are relaxed, calm, and centered. Your heart rate and breathing are calm and steady. Warm hands, cool forehead. Your breathing is deep and relaxed. Enjoy the quiet. When you know it is time to leave this place, begin to return. Let your breathing bring you back. Gently take a couple of deep breaths and pause a moment. Remember one last time that you can return to this place anytime you wish. It may only be for a moment, but it will remind you of the sense of peace that's yours. Open your eyes. Feel the goodness of the meditation for a few moments.
Are you ready for your morning motivation? You can't do anything. You're fired up. You're fired up. Are you fired up?
I'm pretty fired up.
Okay, cool. I got something for you. You ever think about time, bud? You ever think about time? Time is on my side. Yes, it is. Well, sometimes it is. Sometimes it isn't. It's all about perception, my friend.
Yeah, I'd like to have a lot more of it, bud.
Sure. But would you? Would you? That's the thing. I'm going to break this down for you right now. It's about perception, okay, friendo?
Right,
this thing's filled up if you want to give it a go. Here's the deal about time, okay? You wake up, you're late. This morning, I woke up, had plenty of time. I've been waking up earlier. I got this new sleep app. God damn, it's really helping, bro. It's just like, it's a gradual wake up, and it kind of picks an arbitrary time.
Are you changing your bedtime? Are you still night owling it up?
Still 10 to 12, somewhere in that area.
I'm with you.
But if I can get good 5 to 7 hours of sleep, Daddy's feeling good.
Heck yeah,
Daddy's
buddy.
feeling good in the morning. So time. I wake up this morning and I'm like, ooh, got a bunch of time. There are times when time is different than regular time. There's time when time is different because when you have 20 minutes and it's 20 minutes before you got to do something fun, you know, like you're like, oh, 20 minutes, oh, I got to wait 20 minutes. This is the longest 20 minutes of my life. Or you're doing something shitty. It's like, oh, 20 more minutes. The clock is moving fucking backwards. But when you're rushing and you only have 20 minutes, like, I only got fucking 20 minutes.
At 6:56, I got to get this stream started at 7, and I had to drop a deuce. And I'm like, I was caught in a crossroads. And I'm like, can I do it? Can I do it?
Get yourself.
I don't know.
Fella.
I
Get
know.
yourself.
I
I
am.
pooped
That's the
at home
problem.
today. I pooped at home, and I feel good.
pooped at home.
I sprayed it, and I'm like, woo.
You lucky bastard.
You ever fart?
Yeah,
Let me finish that. Do you ever fart and like it kind of makes the area moist back there, like it's a steamy farts? You ever get that? I'm serious. Do you get steamy farts? Where it's kind of like if you went like this and kind of, I'm pinching my ass pants and I'm like pulling it back and forth, kind of making an air.
As if your butthole has the vapors.
Yeah. Yes. Does that know?
Yeah, probably.
Okay.
I don't know.
Okay. I don't know if I'm the only one. I don't know if I'm the only one.
I don't know. It's funny. Go ahead. I'm sorry.
So time. It's perspection. It's perspective.
It's perspection.
It's perspection too. But time, baby, you just got to think of it in different ways.
Trevor thought the vapor fart joke was hilarious. That
Oh, good.
That one played. That one played.
We're shutting
Hey,
it down.
son, we're on Twitch, so get with the times.
Get
you
on
old
Twitch.
fogey.
Hey, guess what? What are we going to give them when we get to 100 members?
Well, Steve, when we get 100 followers on Twitch, what we're going to do is we're going to give one of them a $52 grinder and an easy butter maker, which if you're making any kind of infused butters and oils and you don't have one of these things or something similar, ooh, what are you doing, bud? What are you doing? That grinder is for real litty titty.
No, it's not bad. I'd like to use it.
Holy jeez, I want to use it.
Holy jeez, I wanted to lick them.
That easy butter maker is bad to the bizzo.
This is a 2, too.
Oh, easy butter maker 2? 2 stick?
You can put 2 sticks. Sometimes
Okay.
you can put 1 stick. Change me to the other camera.
All right, man. What do you want, main cam?
Transition me right now. There it is. There it is. Right there, guys. This 100 subscribers on Twitch. We're going to the future!
We are going to the future.
Follow us to the future, man!
As a matter of fact, our Discord, we're trying to get that thing.
It's awesome.
Back pop locking.
I love the Discord.
Discord's gonna be awesome. You made some new channels for us to kind of corral our topics a little bit, kind of get our speech together. But I don't know if you saw this or not, but Alan Jizbot actually joined the server this morning.
About time.
What is our AI doing?
About time, man.
So Alan is now there for all of our fans.
Good, because they were like, "Where's Alan the Jizzbot? Where's Alan the Jizzbot?"
He's immediately bringing value. As soon as we went live, Alan Jizbot said, "Here's the Twitch server."
Really?
Yeah, you guys should watch it. That's what he said.
Oh man, that Alan's on one, man.
He really is.
Woo-wee. How's your life going right now, buddy?
Well, I forgot my computer at home.
I was looking. I was like, why doesn't he have his computer right now? And he looks a little naked. He looks a little naked. But don't worry, I got you.
I've got devices that we can check out this day in history or whatever.
And I got 4 or 5 minutes of battery life left.
J Evans 7 likes the sex tab. It's a pretty racy tab.
There are some good pictures on there that make y'all horned up.
All
boned up.
Gets me
man.
boned up, bud. Is my son still watching my 8-year-old?
Oh yeah, let's not do it. I bet my son's
I can't change everything we're doing because the kid's on the internet.
Nope, can't do it. Can't do it.
Trevor, wake up your mom and tell her you're on the internet this early in the morning.
You know what gets me boned up? Actually, you know what?
What gets you boned up, bud?
First, well, Sturgill Simpson. We'll just go with both.
Did you listen to the
I
Bluegrass
re-listened this morning to get me all fired up because that's another thing. Music is a motivator for me. Music is a motivator for me. I had 3-4 songs that are really firing me up lately. And if you haven't revisited Sound and Fury,
bud, you know that I was on a loop in that shit for a hot minute.
Oh my God. 1 through 3, songs 1 through 3 are the best 3 opening songs to a CD I've heard in a long time. He's got a bluegrass album out. Not bad. Not bad. Pretty awesome.
It's pretty good.
I listened to it all the way through. It was a nice, easy listen.
Yep.
I need to probably listen to it again.
Yep.
But the first 3 jams of Sound and Fury from Sturgill Simpson are fucking awesome.
I mean, it was my 2019
album of the year, movie of the year,
album of the year, and yeah, I think it might have been my favorite streaming pick too, just like in conjunction with, yeah, it's awesome.
I woke up with that song in my head, the one where he's like, and now you know, my baby, now that you're gone.
Make friends, not war.
Man, I mean, the guitar and the sounds in that are fucking tremendous.
That is a whole, basically a middle finger to the, which so much of his stuff is, but to Nashville and to just like the big record industry and
the wall of noise that comes out when you're cranking that. And I don't know if there's a better driving soundtrack than those songs. It starts out. I know it starts out with a Bobby Battlehawk type Roadrunner sound.
Yes, sir, it does.
Even when I was driving in the Volkswagen, I'm like, shit, I feel like my car just got
get some Borla exhaust on this fucking thing.
On the show Pimp My Ride, at the end of it, they had this thing guys could add to their car, and it was a subwoofer that sat under the car. It was like a water weatherproof subwoofer, and it actually, you could pick like Ferrari, muscle car.
So it would give it the sound.
So it would give it the sound at the back. I thought it was so dumb, but I would kill to have one.
Is that part of one of the Iron Mans? Like,
really?
Well, I can't. Like, that's a thing. It's like one of the concerns with electric cars is that they're so quiet.
Yeah,
there's the
sneak up on people.
Animals and people are gonna die because And so one of the movies. I feel like it was maybe one of the Iron Mans. Yeah, because I distinctly remember it being Jon Favreau working on it.
Happy.
He was working on this exhaust sound. That would be something that they could plug into all these electric cars. And you could, choose between different sounds or whatever.
Yeah.
Trying to find the sweet spot that
sounds familiar.
Isn't
I don't know
obnoxious.
If I've seen all the Iron Mans.
They're pretty good.
Yeah, I don't know. Those were kind of a little bit before. Those in the first few Captain Americas. I was like, are you showing me something? Or
I am. Look at that. See? Alan's on it, babe.
Hey, everyone. It's time for your daily dose of dick jokes. Hoosier Sophisticate is now live on Twitch. Join us and let's get weird. Accidentally looked right at that light again, dude.
Dude, guys,
I'm dumb.
We got a new light in our studio that I think I'm tanning. I think I'm tanning.
Trevor Kohler, we can see through it. We can see through it. We can see through you. He's talking about you. We can see right through you.
I'm looking through you.
What did you go?
The only difference is you're down there.
That's a deep Beatles jam, isn't it?
Yeah.
That's a deep
cut,
Beatles.
bud.
Oh, I love that.
We're gonna bring you that's a new segment. The deep Beatles cut of the day.
Went back and revisited Selena Gomez. That's what gets me all boned up. Her voice gets me boned up. I don't know what it is. I don't. Do you? Because I don't quite understand.
It's actually her voice that gets you boned up?
Yes, dude. It's so weird. It's like she's always kind of singing. She's always singing like. You gonna fuck me? You know what I mean? Like that kind of singing.
I can see why it does it for you, bud.
And her songs are, I'm gonna say they're trash, but deep in my heart, I know they're just quality songs that speak to me. You know what I mean?
Sure.
Like they're not good.
Yeah,
no one's gonna confuse it for Dark Side of the Moon or anything like that. But can't keep my hands to myself. I've already done.
Can't keep my hands to myself. Auto-tune. Jenny throwing
it's
shade.
not auto-tune. It is
She's
not.
throwing
She
some
hates
shade at your boner maker.
No.
Put some shade
Bad
on that
Liar.
boner maker.
I want you to turn off this show right now and listen to Selena Gomez Bad Liar. That's a jam. You know Twitch has its own music streaming thing.
Oh, that's pretty.
So they have their own music, but we still can't use.
Can't keep my hands to myself.
Your metaphorical gin and juice. Is there something I'm missing there?
Your metaphorical gin and juice. Is that a lyric in that song?
That's a lyric in that song. Am I missing something?
This is what happens when we let kids that fucking make Disney shows think they're smart.
They had personal tutors. And
sure,
shit.
I get it.
In between rapings.
Yeah, I get it.
Don't tell me all of the fucking Disney kids were fucking getting it. This says, the thanks doc. It's a Bitmoji with a heart and a Swiss-style white cross in the middle.
Okay.
The thanks doc is okay. Love
Watch
and hugs to
carpool
you.
karaoke with her. You've got to be kidding me. It's so much fun. Is she?
Oh, it's bad.
Is it really bad?
It's bad, dude. It's not good. I forgot about carpool karaoke. Let's not talk about her carpool karaoke incident.
Tell them about it, Jen. Don't
let
your husband
and then
talk about her.
you get Sia in carpool karaoke. Pfft.
I've seen it.
OMG. J.
Chicken blow.
Oh, she is so good.
Chicken blow.
So powerful. There's also a new song out by Khalid, and this Jason Derulo, you know, the guy who says Jason Derulo at the beginning and end of every.
I can't help but get all the way up and on.
What was that?
Yeah.
What?
That's what Jason Derulo does.
Jason Derulo. He's got a couple jams, a couple little dancing jams right now that made me want to dance with my friends. Because sometimes I'm just like, if I haven't danced in a while, I know it's like a cliche. It's a joke. All your guy friends, you've seen it in the movies a million times. I just got to dance, you know?
Yeah.
And it's real. That's a real thing. That's not a fake thing.
George Strait said, I just want to dance with you. I don't know if he did it to Jason Derulo, though, man.
George Strait.
Don't you, if you're going to say anything about the troubadour, you better put some respect on it.
I thought you were going to. I'm carrying your love with me. West Virginia down to Tennessee. I'm living with the good Lord speed. Carrying your love with me. Who's that?
That's the troubadour, baby.
Is
That's
that
George.
him?
That's George.
Is that George? I thought that was George.
George is my guy, man.
James Corden has some pipes. No, he does
one
not.
of the saddest songs ever written. I Can Still Make Cheyenne. Okay.
Oh.
Have you heard that tune?
Oh.
About a guy fucking. He's just a rodeo man. All right. He's a rodeo man trying to find his way in this rodeo life.
Dang, man.
And he's got a gal at home, and she's fucking tired of sleeping alone at night.
Oh,
man. And he's just trying to phone in, just let her know, hey, baby, I'm trying to get there. It's just one more tour stop. And she's like, just go on, stay on tour, dude. Because Chet down the road, dude, it's a heartbreaker. It's a heartbreaker.
Chet down the road's got 9 inches of sound
He's
and
putting
fury.
It on. Okay. Chet plays rock and roll.
Yeah.
You fucking cowpoke.
He's Eddie Van Halen. Chicks got to see that, though, when you're just finger jamming a guitar. I wonder if in their head they're like, oh, God, wonder if he could play me like that.
I think that's what every gal thinks when she sees a guitar
Even the
player.
guys?
Yeah, I do.
I've seen that look from you. That's what I said.
Well, the flexibility between his pointer finger and his pinky, with that kind of stretch, he could really pull me open.
Here's the deal. If we get up to 100 subscribers on Twitch, wait, yeah, that's right. 100 people on Twitch, we're going to give away a grinder and an easy butter maker with 2 sticks. You can put 2 sticks in it.
I'll buy you 2 sticks of butter to put in there.
You want to?
Yeah, we'll throw some butter in.
We'll throw butter in there. Tell your friends. So, yeah, Selena Gomez bones me up. That's the deal. Just her music. And the other song I woke up with in my head today. You ever wake up with a song?
I love you like a love song, baby. Was that what you woke up with?
No. Woke up.
Okay.
It had nothing to do with that.
Sorry.
Another song.
Fuck me, right?
Jesus Christ, you idiot.
Oh, the other song. Song.
No. The other song. Out of all the songs in my head, try to guess which one I woke up with.
All the songs.
Out of the songs in the world.
I'm going to freak you out here and probably guess this. All the songs.
I'm going to try to send it to you.
All the songs in your head.
I'm try to
do you want to give me like an area? Like a time frame? Or are we talking?
If I'm gonna give you a hint. If I said the song, you'd be like, okay. So it's
that's a great hint.
If when I say the song, you're gonna be like, oh, I see that.
Yeah. Okay.
But it's a song I haven't heard in a while.
Okay.
But it's by a band I love so much.
Great. I'm thinking something up tempo because you popped out of bed. You put your feet on the floor, right? And you got a little boom, 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 boom.
The Seinfeld soundtrack.
No, I'm just a good bass line. That's
That's the Seinfeld.
I just default to Victor Wooten whenever I think about
No, that's not it.
Okay. Okay. Panic at the Disco.
Oh, you were so close with the P.
Oh.
Superstar Punani.
Oh, I don't even know if I know that song. Superstar Punani?
By Sublime.
Oh.
Don't turn you, that's a matter of fact. Shut up your mouth before you get knocked out. I'm running down the line on my speaker box. I'll play it for you later.
That's a Nathan
because it's
jam.
One song I don't know any of the words to, but I still sing as hard as I can.
Dang right, bud.
Oh my God, I finally let my own lie take me. Turn around and face it all. Realize sometimes that real love is down with yours is position that we just can't hide. Roof, 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 roof. Fucking had
bud.
me fucking juiced.
That's my morning motivation.
Had me juiced.
Start a Riot by Duckworth. I wake up to that every morning.
Every fucking day.
There's no way that I would listen.
I'm a fan of the Twitch so far.
For the last 2 weeks, Gemini Jen, I have woken up to Vance Joy in my head because of. So thanks, Garrett.
Oh God, I'll never be able to listen to that song again, Garrett. Are you listening, Garrett? Never be able to listen to it.
Listen here, Garrett.
Bing bing.
You're on the right path, pal.
You are. That's who I used to be.
Steve. I am still that guy. If I pick up a guitar, I got 4. I got 4 songs, and I only got 1 verse of it. And that's okay, because you can convince a lot of people in a short amount of time who
you're
you
like,
are.
I
don't hear. Let me give that back to you. I gotta go mingle.
No, play more.
It's a good spot. Play more. I would if I could, but
let me get somebody else. Let somebody else.
Let some other people shine.
They're like, play another one. No one else here can play. Blew my load with that 4-song introduction. We've all been there. I told you the story when I went to a party, first learning the guitar. Mm-hmm. There's this really pretty gal there. I'm going to wow her with a few John Mayer. Your body is a wonderland. I'm going to play it for her. She's going to lose her mind.
Well, thanks, Jen.
Oh, get on somewhere. Jen. Jesus Christ. Go fucking marry the Kohler brothers. Jesus, Lord almighty.
I'll tell you what, my brother was setting the internet on fire yesterday, buddy.
I wouldn't say setting the internet
set it on fire, bud.
Fire.
I saw it. Steve was like,
what was I like?
Better than?
I didn't understand. I couldn't. I still can't quite comprehend what your wife meant by that. I don't get it.
I don't get it, woman.
She's like, I love when Steve thinks people are better, knows people are better.
He's coming to terms with the group that people are better than him.
What? That's so weird.
It was just kind of a fucking subtle wham.
Yeah, it was. Jenny, go ahead and pop off Twitch. We're down to 99.
Let's call up Adam Bundren. Let's call
him up. Call him up, Adam. Let's call him up, Adam Bundren.
Let's actually do that. Call him. Say, hey,
we probably could.
Jen's slacking on the clock.
Yep.
Hey,
Let's get her fired.
Jen's slacking.
Let's get her
on the
fired.
Clock.
What did he say?
He said,
fired.
He said, yeah, I know. I invested money with you dildos.
Yeah.
I want to make sure I'm getting my money's worth. So guys, check out Bundren Property Group.
I love you, honey. Bundren Property Group. We got 2 Bundren Property jams coming out, and you guys will get to pick which one's better.
Steve's going to make 10 just to spite Adam Bundren.
Oh, yeah, for sure.
I'll make you 100 commercials.
And your brother came in here and tried to help with a song.
He didn't even help
today.
at all.
Oh, I saw him.
He just sat there and watched.
I saw him writing lyrics down. Don't tell me.
Oh, that was to your song, though. He was trying to write lyrics to your song.
Oh, that's why he couldn't get it done?
Are we supposed to be watching on Facebook
or
Twitch?
Twitch.
Well,
Twitch,
I mean, I'm trying to move everybody to Twitch. Here's what we're going to do, Ashley Davis Markham.
We're going to give this away once we get to 100.
100 followers on Twitch. We're giving away a butter maker and a $50 grinder. I mean, that grinder is... Take it out of that stupid case.
Yeah, I'm just trying to keep it...
I understand. But you know what? Our fans don't mind if you finger jam their grinder.
That's true.
That is a really nice grinder. Open it up. Show it to him.
Mopar, no car. Yeah.
Whew. That thing is sweet, bro. Even the little... Here, let me come in here. Let me give you a little hand.
Why?
Let me give you a little hand.
Why would I need a hand?
Let me give you a little hand here.
What do we do? There it is. This is a grinder.
Show them the milk part.
It smells.
Show them the milk part. Man, that is fucking nice.
Oh,
It's got a guitar pick in it too, man. I mean, I don't want to get them too excited, brother. But let's just say that motherfucking grinder is...
It's got a guitar pick in it, you freaks.
I don't even say whatever you want.
Yeah, I guess.
You can say anything you want.
Well,
I mean...
I don't know why fruit.
I used to always say, like, man, that shit is fruit, but like not like in a derogatory way. Like it's
fruity.
like it's fucking.
But it is. I'm saying it in a derogatory way.
Is it?
When I use fruity as like soft, I think it's been.
Oh, that's fair.
You know, I think it's
co-opted.
Yeah, yeah.
It's been co-opted by bigots.
I'll come up with
You
yes. That's the
I
deal.
get tired of bigots co-opting words.
That's a good point though. They do.
Sure.
And
it's a great
I've been
point.
one. So
It happens all the time.
So Twitch ain't bad. The video compression rate is far superior to Periscope, whatever that means. Good job. Okay, we see that. We see it.
See, like what Ross does on internet show feeds.
Is that Ross?
That's what we do with the guitar. He like, or what I do. You actually play guitar. I play a couple 4 songs. Ross throws 4 or 5 big words out in the feed, and people are like, "Damn, that Rag 24 really knows what he's talking about."
That's a Keith collector. And it doesn't have any etching down here. Some
That
have etching down
why?
here.
They're dumb.
Why are you putting
Why are you a
etching down
dummy?
here? Why are you the
Why are you a
dumbest
big
person
dummy,
alive?
Dummerson? I have a laser etcher, and even I wouldn't do that. You big dummy.
You have the capability.
I have a
do it.
$20,000 machine that would do that, and I would never do that.
Because the Keith gets stuck in it.
4 hits. He's got 4 hits. I got 4 hits. I got 4 verses.
Oh
hits.
damn! Periscope video was fuzzy as fuck. Sorry guys, I told them for 2 days to go to Periscope, and now everyone's
Figured out.
berating me
Figured
for
out.
it. Berating me. You ever meet people like that? Whenever you kind of say, "Hey, you know, maybe you, I don't know, maybe you could think about changing this or something." They're like, "I got berated.
Yeah,
I was being
it's like, what?
berated." That's me, kind of.
Oh, okay.
I'm kind of that guy. If someone even says anything to me, I'm like, "Oh." God, I got yelled at. I got yelled at. I didn't. Craig, I got a whole day prepared for you. Are you ready?
I can't believe how much we got done yesterday.
It was a good day.
Big productive
You
day.
were on the phone with important
I had hour-long phone calls.
calls?
Going on. I did.
Hour-long? That was only an hour?
It turned out to be an hour. Felt a little longer. I ended up.
Did you hang up in the middle of it or something and restart? Jesus Christ. Good Lord.
Yeah. I laid out a bunch of art for people. I turned in some orders. It was a good day.
I got tech news for you. Do we have the tech news thing? Do we have tech? I don't want to start it yet because I want to go grab my coffee here in a second. But I have tech news. I got 5 or 6 tech news stories, some dealing with artificial intelligence. I showed you something yesterday.
Yep.
Blew both of our minds because I found it on a little journey. We watched it together. How fucking crazy was that video? Called Sassy Justice. We'll break it down
and
here.
it's Trey Parker and Matt Stone. It's fucking awesome.
Dude,
oh my
Jen,
God.
I showed it to Jen. She's like, what exactly am I watching here? And then when Michael Caine comes out.
The Al Gore and Michael Caine fucked me up.
That's what she goes, that's Al Gore? I was like,
It fucked me up.
It is.
Yeah.
Like what he looks like now.
This deep fake shit is crazy.
So I got that. I also have a sexy time quiz for you.
A sexy time quiz?
A sexy time quiz.
Is this the Craig Knows Everything skit?
No.
Oh, okay.
Craig Knows Everything is a different game I have playing, which I actually have the questions written down in my bag over there. For the third hour, we'll do that. Third hour, we also have a ketamine study, and Illinois cannabis prices. Illinois cannabis prizes?
Prizes?
All right, cool.
rock and roll.
And then a little car segment. But first, I'd like to open the show with, did you hear about the zoo?
The St. Louis Zoo?
Did you hear about the St. Louis Zoo?
No, I didn't.
There's a new addition. The other day, we were talking about Raja.
We did. We talked about Raja's brother.
His cousin, Gary.
Cousin Gary.
But the St. Louis Zoo is just a beautiful landmark here in St. Louis. If you haven't been to St. Louis and you haven't been to the zoo, if you've been to St. Louis and haven't been to the zoo, what's wrong with you?
What is wrong with you? For
What
real?
is wrong
It's
with
one of the
it's
greatest
best thing
free
we got
attractions
going,
in the
probably.
world. It's fucking
You want to see some animals in the height of depression because they're locked up when they used to be roaming the world? I hate aquariums because of that. Zoos, I can kind of get on with because at least the aquarium in Atlanta or maybe in Springfield. It's
Fish
in
don't have
Springfield.
feelings, dude. It's
I know.
okay.
But they had like a circle tank, so at least I felt like the fish were like, "Oh, I'm
in Springfield."
Yeah,
that's
I'm
pretty
getting
big,
somewhere.
pretty big endeavor. Yeah.
But just having them in a tank. Wow, you got the ocean.
Yeah.
You got the ocean, bud.
I get
They don't
it.
go in the whole ocean. I get that.
Well, I mean that raises
stay in a little
an existential question, right? Like, would you rather be safe in limited captivity, or would you rather be, free but also a fucking snack for 90% of the world around you?
I'm a snack.
95% of the world around you. I don't know.
We're getting some of that flashy screen. St. Louis Zoo is celebrating the birth of a baby chimpanzee.
How cute.
The baby chimp, a female, doesn't have a name yet. Her mother, 18-year-old Utemu.
They didn't have a name for this thing?
That's what we're doing here on the show today. I want to hear everybody's best baby monkey name.
Okay, I'll give away a beanie to the best.
Is a chimp
the
a
best
monkey?
chimp name?
Really? Because this has nothing to do with what they're actually going to name it. This is
put it on the glass. Put it on the board. Whatever.
Put it on the glass. The best zoo, free zoo. That's what we're getting from our text line. You can go ahead and text into the show. Participate. Let's see how quick we can get to 100 messages. Because we're trying to get to 100 messages, 100 followers. Subscribers on Twitch. That's when we're going to start giving stuff away.
Yesterday was one of our most well-attended.
It was the best day.
Definitely our most well-attended morning show. Twitch is where it's at, guys. I mean, for a multitude of reasons. There are people having some fun with some emotes in there the whole time. We're going to be able to do a lot more for you through Twitch. So who we got there? Viking. Oh, we know who that is. That's our guy.
Viking Mama Markham. I did it. She did it.
Oh, hang on.
Oh, wait. Hold on.
Hang on a second. Keep clapping. Keep clapping, bud. Keep clapping.
Thank you, absolute Amos Markham. Like Mama Markham. I do like the internet was this place of vile anonymity when it first opened up. It was message boards and screen names. You remember your first AOL screen name?
I think it's the same.
God. I had 3 that I used for a long time. One was Mark Over Mars.
Mark Over Mars?
Yeah.
How old were you when you came up with Mark Over Mars? 11?
Yeah, somewhere in that. That was.
He wasn't that creative, bud.
He was a soccer player. I'm not creative either. He was my favorite soccer player.
Marco. Oh, I got you.
He was a soccer player he was a little scrappy Englishman. Yeah, he was great. I loved him. Mark Over Mars. And then like 69 or something. Then my second screen name was STL Silk with 2 Ks. Like Silk the Shocker, because he was my favorite. He was my
favorite fucking No Limit soldier.
Yeah. So STL Silk 15. That might still be out there. And the third one, when I was really hitting the AOL chat rooms hard, and you're going to like this.
Chimichunga21 at AOL.com.
Jimmy, that's pretty good.
I like it.
Give us your first AOL screen name.
Mine was Lights Out and
that's kind of fun.
Krakow 56.
Mine was
always,
really?
It was always like that. Or Craig McGregor. I still use Craig McGregor quite a bit.
Even before Conor McGregor?
Oh, yeah. Just because it rhymed. Craig McGregor. You think Conor McGregor has a fucking lock? That's the first time people said the word McGregor?
That's like people when they call me Scuba Steve, be like, I was Scuba Steve before there was a Scuba Steve.
It's kind of like that, except McGregor's like a very popular name and happens to be the only
Scuba's
thing.
A popular word.
It's the only thing that rhymes with Krager, which is I thought was the lamest fucking
favor
nickname. Oh, what the fuck? Like it's
Krager
fine.
favor.
It's great. Like this is like it's a hockey nickname. I'm not a hockey guy.
Gregor.
I'm Craig Kohler, not a hockey guy. You put an
Craigsy.
ER on the end of it.
Craigsy.
Yeah.
You're
old
Colsey.
Old Colsey.
That's what you would be. Or they'd call you like Big Harry.
Big Harry.
They'd call you. Yeah.
Scuba Steve is a popular name. Mine was U69 me, please, and I created it in 4th grade and used it till senior year. I believe.
Scuba Steve, damn you! No, mine was.
I don't know what.
STL Casanova, 1269. STL Casanova.
Oh, man. I'll bet that really fooled them when you were in those lesbian chat rooms.
Well, that one was the one I used to dirty talk ladies.
I would love
regular
to
ladies.
see.
My chat.
No. I guarantee the two of us really had each other fucking We really had each other convinced that the other one was a smoking hot lesbian just spending her free time on fucking AOL chat.
Smoking hot. Sending titty pics out.
No doubt.
That took 45
titty pics
minutes.
that are, my God, they could be good enough to just be spread all over the internet.
I know. You'd get them from other people.
You could find them on Google, on Ask Jeeves. You can find them on Ask Jeeves.
Ask Jeeves was the very first thing that I ever looked up pornography on. Actually, I remember
I loved Ask Jeeves. I used it as long as I could.
Do you remember your the first porn site you ever looked up? Because I do.
Oh, God, I'm such a degenerate.
It's hard for you to go back. Oh shit!
I mean, I don't know.
I don't know if this is still a thing, but Kevin,
there was a lot of weird shit on the internet.
Benson's brother goes, "Hey man, you got a computer at your house?" Because I was one of the few guys with a computer. I'm like, "Yeah." He goes, "You got online?" And I'm like, "Yeah, I got online. I get online." Like we didn't know how to word it then. He goes, "Get on rockdog.com." I was like, "Okay,
Rockdog."
So we got on.
Is this a bestiality site?
No.
Oh, okay.
It was just a regular porn site.
That's fair.
And we turned it on.
Because I found the weird shit early. Like, the fucking internet jaded me, dude. Jaded me with a quickness.
Well, what's the one with the old men? That they
lemonparty.org?
Lemonparty.org. Oh, you got it pulled up.
So, all right, there's noting that,
Nookie.com was the first one.
As
boobs.com.
Yeah. I know. But if somebody sold that fucking domain for probably $2 million right before the tech boom. Boobies.com. I'm a billionaire.
I'm still holding on to pussy fart.
Pussyfart.com. That thing is definitely it's due its day in the sun. It's due it.
No one has chat logs of me from back in the day.
You don't know that. Nookie.com.
Click on it. Somebody click on that link.
I dare you.
It's a link in our chat box.
I absolutely dare you.
Liquid Jam 079.
I'll do it.
Liquid Jam
079.
Oof. Oof. I like the new oof. I like oof.
Liquid Jam's pretty cool.
Oh, I found out who did the there's two kids.
The death website was
oh yeah, what was that?
Was it facesofdeath.com before they put out a
I don't know. I feel like it was something different.
Yeah, probably so. Yeah, that shit was rough.
I figured out who came up with why you acting like a brand new? No, I said brand new. I was like, that's a thing I've been hearing. It's a song. Oliver was listening to it, and then I actually found it yesterday. It's like, you should see. It's the new age version of Chris Cross who sings this song.
Okay,
I gotta show you a picture.
Is he wearing his clothes backwards?
Close.
Fuck that poser if he's not.
Close. Like a brand new. Oh, sorry,
It's
I got
the
Selena
bomb.
Gomez. I got Selena Gomez still.
Yeah, Liquid Jam. That is fucking cool. That's what I'm trying to be like right now. If you could just not call me Craig anymore and just call me Liquid Jam.
Liquid Jam.
That's fucking neat.
That is not bad.
Is that Jameson?
Who is that? He had Liquid Jam as his thing.
I mean, seriously.
That's ridiculous.
He's banging hippie broads 2 at a time with a name like that.
Oh, Liquid Jam is here?
Liquid Jam?
Oh, man. I've been looking for you, Liquid Jam. Now jam that liquid in me.
Liquid Jam, you're a fun little toss in a sack, but I got me a man.
That's
something.
It's something.
I just showed Craig the album cover of Mood featuring Ian Dior, 24K golden. It's gold with an N.
I don't think they're getting the N on the end of that, but I mean
golden.
Why you acting like you're brand new, like a 22
or something like that. It's a pretty good little jam.
I saw Lil Pump. He was on TikTok or something the other day.
Lil Pump.
Maybe
Did Lil Xan die yet?
Reels.
I hope. Fingers crossed. I'm just joking. That kid.
No, yeah.
He's fine.
Yes, fuck those guys, though. Anyway, Lil Pump got on fucking Twitter. He's like, y'all know what time it is? Trump 2020.
Lil Pump?
Yeah. He goes, Joe Biden's wrinkly ass wants to take 30% more of my money? I don't think so. Trump train. Woohoo! And he's like, oh,
really?
Yes.
So he had a basis of taxes.
Yeah.
Tax rates. So
Yeah.
at least he wasn't.
At least
like,
it wasn't totally unfounded.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah. Good for him.
Hey, my agent's taking 60% of my money without me knowing. Oh shit.
I'm listening to Kanye and Joe Rogan.
Oh God.
I like him.
It was too much for me.
He maybe reminds me a lot of myself as far as just not needing anybody to talk to, just talking into the void, trying to figure it out.
Oh, for sure. He could have went 4 hours by himself.
Said 8 words, 3.5 hours.
It was unbelievable, which I'm okay with that. Joe doesn't really do anything
he
for
just
me.
facilitates conversations.
But no, when he's shoving the
look, man, whatever.
He's
helps
shoving
him out.
it down your
Rotten.com. That was
Rotten.com.
That was a good one.
That was.
I was always okay. So there was kind of one that was a bit of an offshoot of E-Bomb's World that was called, and it had a little bit of everything. Oh fuck! Now I'm gonna see if I can find it for break.
Casey Weedblog. He has a show now.
Yeah,
I think he's. What night is that?
Wednesday, Tuesdays.
Hey, Casey Weedblog, when is your show?
Pimp your show, guy.
Did you see what he was dressed up as last time? Oh my God, dude! He had this. I don't know exactly. I don't know if he said what he was. He's kind of like a vampire. He looked like the opera singer.
Okay, I saw that.
He looked like the fucking one of my
Adam Sandler as the
I
opera
was
singer.
Dying, dude.
Tuesday.
Maybe he was.
I thought it was
Tuesdays.
Yeah.
He looked like the fucking opera singer. And at the beginning of the show, he's doing this breakdown, and he's like, "Yeah, I gotta say, I love my wife. She puts up with all this shit. Like, I appreciate her, and I'm gonna love her until the day we're both dead, rotting corpses." It's the Halloween episode. And when you're live, you're going for a second, you're like, oh, what am I saying right now?
I love her
and the fact that he was dressed up, I was fucking rolling.
I'll love her
Check
until
out
there's
that
worms
show.
crawling out my eye sockets, man.
Check out Casey Weedblog's show. I don't know if he does it on Twitch too.
He should.
But you can see him on Facebook.
He should.
God,
put it on Twitch too.
That fucking made me.
We're taking
chuckle.
everybody off of Facebook. Get off of Facebook.
Get off. Let's all go where we can talk freely.
Listen, we're on. Get our Discord server.
Is Discord monitored by anything?
Probably.
Okay. Fair enough.
If we're being honest.
I know that's like
we're not exactly communicating on the blockchain. If that's what you're
said
asking.
Discord is safer.
Yeah, I think it's encrypted to some level. I don't know.
Well, you can add a not safe for brain or something. You can add like
not safe for brain tag.
Yeah. Like
that's a good one.
So that
fuck Facebook.
Who said that?
Listen, Jessica.
Jay Evans.
If you Jevons.
Why?
Javins.
I like that.
Our Discord is going to be just a little bit better organized representation of the Sophisticated Hoosiers is all it is. You're just going to be able to go to where you want to go. We got a meme dump, bud, and I got a bunch of spicy ones.
That you can't put on Facebook.
I wouldn't.
You couldn't.
I won't. I'm not sharing my gift with Facebook anymore.
You put a picture of a man in a ball gag.
Literally from
the
here
face
up,
up.
From here up, just a guy in just a regular old ball gag.
Talking about how Facebook is gagging people.
Yep.
And you caught a band that will
30 days.
follow you it'll follow you
30
forever.
30 days, and I have to act right for a full year.
You're up.
I'm on act right probation.
Are you for real?
Well, they say that. So like if I fuck up at all, if I
is that why Barra?
Do you remember the Melania Trump 3D titty pic?
Oh yeah.
That I never put on there. It was just I was
just
seeing
uploaded it.
I was just seeing how the 3D photo function worked.
How was it?
Awful. It wasn't worth it.
And
I missed all my friends. I caught a band. 30
what
days.
Was it?
And so I started doing a little bit more background on it. Apparently, they kind of keep you in like this purgatory for an entire calendar year. And if you're totally good for an entire calendar year, then you can go back to like messing up every now and then, catching like that 24-hour that.
I've never caught a band.
Dude,
how?
I didn't for the longest time until that fucking
ball gag
so deal.
Weird.
Well, apparently what it was, like it was also a collection of comments I had made in the past whatever. Like anything that I had done, it was like, okay, you didn't get in trouble for that. 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 Boom, 24 hours. Well, after that, it was like, okay. Well, then it was like seemingly innocuous shit. And the fuck of it is like, even if, just like whenever we disputed yesterday, the dispute got let go of on our Facebook deal.
Yeah, thanks.
Like I could give I caught a case for a ball gag meme, and it was literally like, listen, some of the shit, like I also caught a case for suggested sexual activity. Like there was no nudity. It was basically just Snow White asking Pinocchio to lie to her as she hovered over his face. But like there was nothing that was shown. It was all suggested, and I'm like, is this a platform for adults or like what's the deal here? Ball gag was my first ban.
With the ball gag,
now it seems like I get banned for everything. No doubt.
Well,
I actually thought that Gemini Gem was saying her first band was ball gag.
My first band was ball gag.
And I could just see fucking Jen coming out playing fucking bass like a badass fucking dean bass or something like with a big old fucking. And she just comes out, we're ball gag, thank you.
And the lead singer comes out in a ball gag,
and they're just slapping.
And then at one point during the crescendo of the show, she rips it off, and it was like,
that's exactly how I saw that playing out.
Who would not want that to happen? Snow White could get it.
100%.
We are going to talk about the hottest Disney princess.
It's about time. It's time that we bring that back out.
That's one of my favorite shows.
That's how Cookie the Dwarf came about.
First pitch, Darren Atkins. That's how I got my start.
I love it.
That episode.
I love it. Maybe we should.
Cookie the Dwarf was the first.
I like the Disney princesses thing. We've never really delved into the Pixar world of animation.
You can't.
Sure you can.
No.
Sure you. Mrs. Incredible.
Oh. And it's what, Jodie Foster's voice or something?
Is it for real?
I want to say yes, because I love that voice.
Maybe.
Is it Jodie Foster? You don't have a computer.
I got it. I'm on it. I feel clunky as fuck. Hey, if my wife's watching, babe, will you bring me my computer and
She coming up here?
I'm just asking her to.
Oh, okay.
Very far away.
We only have 2 hours left. Hey, let's kick it to break. Let's tell them what's going on. Maybe you give them a this day in history.
Before we go to break, Steve.
No. Let's take it to break.
On this day in history, brought to you by Bungeon Property Group, 1938, H.G. Wells' War of the Worlds is broadcast over the radio by Orson Welles' Mercury Theater.
That's awesome.
Many panic believing it's an actual newscast about a Martian invasion.
That is super fucking cool.
It's pretty fucking neat.
One of my favorite stories of all time in all-time history. I wish there was something that could be similar to that now. I told you, I don't know if I read the book. It's called like Killing the Frog or something. It's like a comedy book. It's all these comedy writers kind of giving advice or whatever. And I want to say it was either Adam McKay documentary or in this book that Adam McKay was a part of that improv group in Chicago, Second City, I think it was called.
Yeah, Second City was Bill Murray. I mean, it was all those guys.
And I think it was like a resurgence of it with Adam McKay, maybe, or maybe.
Yeah, it's still rocking.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So their skit is that they come out, and this is probably the Clinton era, and they come out rolling out a TV, and they say, "Everyone, we have to stop the show. The president's been assassinated." I guess this is before you could check everything on your phone too. So they wheel out a TV, and they're like, "We're gonna go break into the news. Go ahead and stick around. We're gonna watch the news right now."
It's Holly Hunter is Mrs. Incredible.
Oh, I always get them mixed up. Holly
Hunter and Jodie Foster.
Yes.
Yeah, it's a common mistake.
Yes, I love Holly Hunter.
It's a common mistake.
So, thank you. So they wheel out this TV, and the audience is like, "What the? Oh my God!" They're like panicking. It's getting to be chaos in there. They wheel out the TV, turn it on. It's playing sports bloopers. So they're like, and they all sit down around it, all the comics, and are like, "Oh my God!" And they see how long they can watch these sports bloopers before people start.
Hey, what about the president?
Yeah, and they're like, "Shh, this is hilarious. That guy just missed that football over there."
Speaking of sports bloopers, I watched I had a kind of a late night last night, and I ended up I was just flipping around YouTube. I was looking for some fun videos.
Oh,
Steve.
did they call me Dash?
I think so. That's kind of cool. Remember when the kid called Landon Drift? Boy, he thought he was.
Oh,
he thought he was
shit. He said my nickname is Drift.
Dead ass.
Dead ass.
Dead ass. My nickname is
Made
Drift.
me want to be a little kid
and I'm
again.
like,
Dude.
why is your nickname Drift? Because I run so fast, I can't just stop. I gotta
drift.
Gotta drift it out.
Dude, Kevin Benson wanted us to call him Kool-Aid.
I call Kevin Kool-Aid.
Dude, he was
Kool-Aid
like,
Benson.
dude, Kool-Aid. And we're like, that's hilarious. And he's like, call me Kool-Aid.
I don't think you understand.
You're not getting this. This is
the
real.
original how
this
I
is
wanna
going
identify.
to change my
I
life.
will be Kool-Aid to you.
I was like, okay, Kool-Aid. Why? Because you're running through walls and buildings.
Oh, yeah.
That seems...
Steve-O, it's
Dude,
just about that time.
it
Listen,
is
here's
just
the
about that
deal. We have
time.
sponsors. And you know what we didn't do that first hour? I know you're just as surprised as we are because it was so fucking good.
Oh,
but I didn't even take any native hemp extract.
We're going to go...
You should not choose your own nickname, Kush Coach. You know that.
You can if it's good enough.
I mean,
I
I don't
can if
know.
it's good
I don't
enough.
know. Jeffrey Kush Coach Mages.
exactly.
Can you choose your own nickname, bud?
I feel like he's asking for a friend. He's asking for a friend. We're going to go visit him. I've been texting with him.
I'm going out. Let's go.
He lives on the...
I've never been. I mean, I've been to Colorado just in the airport and that fucking freaky Denver airport.
Ooh.
It's actually.
I was looking up plane tickets, $250. We could go out there and have ourselves
Hey, baby,
a time.
we could drive to Branson, get a little Frontier flight into Denver for $70.
Really?
Oh yeah.
Why out of Branson, not here?
Well, you'll remember my story about the plane almost crashing in Branson.
Doesn't Frontier come here anymore?
Oh, maybe it does. I don't know. I'm just saying it was very cheap to fly to Branson to Denver.
Well, let's do something like that.
I'd love to. They do have similar voices. I have impure thoughts about each. Well, I'll tell you.
Good for you.
I'm trying to.
Who is that, Blake?
What has she been in?
Holly Hunter?
I mean, I'm looking at her.
She was in
Saving
that movie,
Grace,
Space
Succession, The Comey Rule. Oh, better get those kids. Guys, we got to go to break. On the other side of the break, Steve's got games for me. I hope you stick around.
I got a lot of fun stuff.
See you later.
Hello? What you got doing? I'm an outlaw, check it and see. Want a poster looking like me. Checking the swamp man for a pretty girl. Being an outlaw in an outlaw world.
Hey, I'm an outlaw, check it and see. Want a poster looking like me. Walking my hound dog, surfing that swamp. Catching crow that do the sweetly stomp. Everybody do the sweetly stomp. It's a stomp. It's a wiggle, turn around, a little tickle. It's a stomp, move your feet, head on down to Sweet Leaf. Head on down to Sweet Leaf. Head on down to Sweet Leaf.
Dude, man, get on down to Sweet Leaf Emporium and do that Sweet Leaf stomp, man.
Do you take our insurance and are you cannabis friendly?
Yeah.
And they all said no. And then at that last phone call, that 8th phone call, I was like, do you know anybody that is? I'm desperate. I've called 7 other people. You're my 8th phone call.
Yeah.
At this point, I'm crying my eyes out. And this lady just felt bad for me and said, hold on, let me call you back in a few minutes. And they called me back and they said that they would take him, but under a certain amount of conditions. And the main condition was that if they felt that cannabis was not working for him, then they would take him from us and put him in and Child Protective Services, and then they would take the other 2 kids too.
Oh,
because they were both underage.
Then
and we would be charged with child endangerment.
So they'd go to federal prison.
Yeah, we would go to federal prison. So we said, bring it on.
Hey guys, it's me, Kippy the Crazy Koala Bear, and I'm here to tell you about James Carlton Insurance.
Kids, quiet down.
It's the best.
Kids, quiet down and listen to Kippy.
Grown-ups need insurance, and Uncle James can help.
Right on.
Grown-ups need insurance. He's got the best reviews on Yelp. Grown-ups need insurance if they want to protect their house.
Yes, sir.
Grown-ups need insurance if they want to properly bury a spouse.
That's a bit morbid.
Grown-ups need insurance if they drive a truck.
Okay.
Grown-ups need insurance just so they don't get...
Whoa, Kippy, you can't.
Well, I was just going to say
cannot.
get in trouble.
Okay, well, it
you
sounded
don't
like
wanna
you were going
get
to
in trouble.
say something else. James Carlton, State Farm Insurance. You can find him online at carltoninsurance.net, or you can call him at 314-961-4800.
Native hemp inside of me. 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 I got 1,800 milligrams going real good down my throat. When I wake up in the morning and I need a pick-me-up, well, I grab my bottle of native hemp and I splash it on my tongue. Lap, lap, lap. Native hemp inside of me. Native hemp inside of me. Native hemp inside of me. Native hemp inside of me.
Native hemp extract, available at HoosierSophisticate.com. Enter code HOSO, H-O-S-O, at checkout for an additional 30% off.
Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare.
Actually, I can do it with this button. Hey guys, welcome back to the Hoosier Sophisticate Show. I am unveiling this, and our table will be the centerpieces of this studio.
Oh, we got a gift the other night. I also did not bring that in.
The end of the war on drugs begins here, bud.
Yep, and we got
well,
a gift the
continues.
Other night. You stayed home with the boys the other night. We ended up heading over to some Hoosiers, and they had a nice little gift for us. I can't wait to bring it in.
Really?
I haven't read the card yet, but it's going to look real nice on that table. Dude, this thing here.
Oh, and you can't see the green because we have the green screen on.
Here, let me put it.
But this is the most amazing painting I've ever seen in my life. This is green. Guys. Craig.
Buddy, I know.
Do you see this thing?
I'm very...
Look at this thing. It's the best painting I've ever seen in my life, dude.
I'm very proud.
Can you show it on this camera? Can you
It
see
sounds
it?
a little patronizing, but I'm very proud of our... It's not patronizing because I mean it, but I think that's also green screen. So
oh, yeah, it is. Yeah, it is. I don't know why.
Looks
Look
like
at that.
the Holy Church of the Hoosiers. Well, that's the idea.
And look at this. She also gave us this, dude.
What?
I know. I'm gonna bring this home.
That painting is amazing.
No, Jackie Pollock. Thank you. I mean, dude.
Yep.
Look at the shading on the walls and the shadow, and look at that place, dude.
I'm fucking juiced about it. We talked about it before, but like to watch your friends like just get
100
better.
messages.
Oh, nice.
Start of hour 2.
Mostly Twitch too. Anyway, I think Ricky Starling's also got a little contest going on in the Missouri Cannabis Network. I think he's maybe doing some novelty seed packs in addition to us doing the Easy Butter Maker and Grinder. What are you looking for, bub?
Oh wait, I forgot I took the other mouse home.
Oh, no worries.
Yeah, I know it's no worries.
No
It's
worries,
my
man.
mouse. It's
Fuck,
my
I mean,
mouse.
whatever.
I'll take it where I want to take it. Okay.
It kind of goes, yeah, whatever.
I have 2 of her paintings. This is also one of my faves. And hers all are transparent.
Yeah, they all have green in them, apparently.
That's love my tribe.
Hell yeah, man. No, I mean, we met Joe and Jackie a couple years ago. It was the very first cotillion. And
I'll never forget.
They actually got there before me.
forget.
My plan was to be the first person down there, just, to kind of and
be
whatever.
responsible.
Yeah, whatever. Things kept me from being there because I have kids and they're awful. And so I remember, I got a call and they were like, there's people here. I think it was Roman or something. He's like, hey, my friends are there and there's no campsite. So we got double booked. And it ended up for the better. What we ended up having was an amazing experience. But meeting Joe and Jackie was one of my favorite parts of that entire thing. They're two of the best people that I know. I'm so excited to learn that they're kind of closer up to my neck of the woods now. And Bundren Property Group, I think, is helping them out, right? It's so cool to have the sponsors that we have and to have this community that is engaged enough that they're like, hey, these are major steps, major milestones in our lives that let's accomplish them and do them together. That shit is awesome for me. I don't.
That shit fires me up.
When we have these parties and stuff, it's easy to see it in front of us, and we're and be thankful for it in the moment, and that kind of fills your cup for a while. But really, man, when you step back and you realize all of the things that are happening inside of this group with people that exist within it that maybe wouldn't have found each other without it. That's my fucking juice, man. That's the stuff that gets me fired up for real.
I'll never forget that. First night, we're sitting around the fireside. Everybody's kind of getting comfortable with each other. We kind of don't know each other.
They have a couch.
I'm
sorry, did I just blow your shit?
It's going to be the kind of the kicker.
Oh.
Here's the Kicker is the name of that book.
Oh.
Here's the Kicker. Thank you for reminding me.
Sure.
But they come waltzing out from their area of the woods. I don't really see it. I see something kind of being set up, and then I look to my left, and they're sitting in an inflatable sofa that looks about like the most comfortable thing you've ever sat on around a campfire.
100%.
And it was so cool to see everyone who didn't really know each other. It became a bonding mechanism.
Yep.
For everyone that was there. Everyone's like, look at that couch. That is awesome. And they're like, come sit on it for a minute.
They wanted to share their couch.
It became a thing that bound us all together.
It was great.
I love that.
It was
shit.
great, man. I do too. I do too.
They're the camping couch people.
I think the following year, because we had told maybe that story before.
Romy's good.
Yeah, I haven't talked to him in a while, but I think he's doing all right.
He doesn't like Craig. He doesn't like Craig. Craig's a pedophile.
We don't need to do that.
Craig's a pedophile. I will, because I don't like him either. I'm with Roman on that one, dude. Roman's got a tiny house that looks bad to the fucking
That really
bone.
does get me juiced up. I love Roman.
Oh yeah, we've seen Roman.
I love Roman to death, and I was actually we could just do this real quick. I was actually really surprised that of all the people, look, I can be quite unlikable, and I get it. Of all the people, I'm ready for fucking November 4th. I'm just ready for a lot of stuff to just kind of move. And I hope that, I hope that it just keeps trending forward. I don't know. We'll see.
I met Romy Rome. I saw him online. He was looking for work.
Yep.
And I said, what's your trade, fella? And he says, I paint. And I said, okay, I need a painter. Let's go paint this house. I didn't realize that, much like Jackie and other people who paint, he's an artist painter, not a painter by trade.
Yes.
So I get him to this house.
You think he's going to slap some flat white on the wall?
We got some trim to paint, bud. We got trim to paint. I get over there. I'm slapping it on. I put a piece of cardboard down, get me a piece of cardboard about this big, and the walls weren't painted yet, so I was going to cut those in later. So you can literally shove that underneath the board in between the carpet and the baseboard, and whip it good. Whip it good. Make sure you're going in with your paint strokes,
into
not
shape.
leaving. Yes, so
Shape
you're
it up.
moving. I'm getting the whole
straight.
room done. I come back to him, and he's got like a little brush, and he is fine-tuned painting each. I mean, it looks phenomenal. But I'm like, bud, this is the baseboard here. I thought you said you were a painter. He's like, I am. Here, look it. And he starts showing me a picture of like a galaxy painted and like one of those drip paintings. And I'm like, we got a mitts on. Dude could stain though. Put him on a stain job. Okay, we're staining shit because that's a little bit more. Yeah. You gotta be a little bit more artistic for that shit. But yeah, I love Romy Rome.
I do love Romy.
I'm a pedophile too, Kohler. Apparently,
the only shit that you will only hear in our internet feed.
Oh my God, I'm sorry, but I love Craig Morton, dude.
I love Craig Morton too.
I love
Craig Morton too, man. You know what? One of my favorite things. So since we're doing this show,
give me a cool brother, and he's the dude. Like, Mom, you couldn't have popped him out before me. My life would have been so much better. Craig, I wish you came out of my mother's vagina.
Well, he definitely came in it. Thank you. You know what I was right there? I was fucking Kurt Gibson in the dugout, 1988, just grinding that fucking
I'm handing you a cork bat.
Hoping somebody fucking just put me in, Lasorda. Do it. Fucking call my name.
I was hitting softballs 500 feet
I'm going to take this cork bat, and I'm going to hit that baseball's going to look like a Super Ball. Let's go.
Okay. Hey, Kush Coach, get on Twitch. What are you doing? We're going to visit you. Only if you come and get on Twitch, though. Hey, I had parent-teacher conferences last night.
Tommy Lasorda.
Oh, that is awesome.
Not bad.
Any other dirty baseball names you can come up with? That'd be great. Tom Punansky.
Oh, Rusty Kuntz. His name was Rusty Coons. I just changed. I was
like, that might actually be a.
Yeah, it's a person.
It's
a person. Yeah. It's the greatest baseball name of all time.
Okay, so the teleconference, we did a teleconference with the online.
Oh, it was
thing.
an online parent-teacher conference?
Yeah. It was great. Let's keep that one thing to keep from online.
I hope you were just ripping a blazer the whole time.
Well, they at one point, Oliver's teacher, she's like, Oliver's very funny, and he interacts well with his class.
Fukudome is not bad. I haven't said that name in forever.
I know.
I really thought he was going to be something with the Cubbies.
Oh, yeah.
He's fine.
I was getting to mix up with Matsui.
Yeah, Hideki.
He was a good hitter.
Throw out an Asian player. I'll give you his first name. Hideki.
Taguchi.
So?
Nomo.
Hideo.
You good.
I'm good, dude. I'm good. We don't want to.
Kim.
Byung-Yun.
Yes, dude. Yes.
This is a new game. You try to stump me with Asian MLB players.
Because you got to kind of trail that off. No one really actually knows how to pronounce this.
Yeah,
and everyone's like, you got it. Or fuck a Dumby. Okay, Craig.
Right,
Okay. Come on, bud. Jeez.
Clean it up a little bit.
That's YouTube talk over there. Yeah, Twitch.
Little potty mouth. YouTube potty mouth.
Okay. So that was cool to see it online. But okay, so the teacher's saying, "Oh, he's funny," and I can tell where he gets that from, or says something to that, and I'm like, is she watching the show, or does she know about the show, or because his teacher looks like she's 19, It's crazy how young these teachers look now, and it was just odd that she's like, and Jen's like, yeah, I know where he gets it from, and I'm like, what? So then
they're like, the teacher and Jen are communicating with your eyebrows, looking at you like,
this guy. This is why he is the way he is.
Kid's a real jokester.
Yeah, hilarious,
real funny guy.
So she was like, I love having him. He's great. He's great to the kids. I'm like, cool. We always get good reports on Oliver. But so Oliver's always worried for some reason. He's like, what did they say?
What did they say?
Yeah, he's frozen up. He's trying.
He'll get over it.
So I go down there and I'm like, oh, Oliver, bud.
Get it together, bud.
I'm like, I'm trying to keep a straight face. Because he tried to get away with a little bit online. So I bet this year he was kind of like, ooh, what'd she say? But she's like, we had one little mix up online. Now he's like, hyper-drived him into, I'm the best kid now. Yeah. I can't believe I did that. So I was like, hey, buddy, the teacher is lying. Teacher's lying about something. And he's like, what does that even mean? What? And I'm like, she said you're you're funny. And I know that's a lie. And he's like, oh, yeah. I was like, that's good. Ivan hates it. The teacher's like, he cries in the morning as tears. He's like, are we going home yet? I'm like, oh, that's the saddest thing I've ever heard. I know, little Ivan.
That's pretty sad. You got to do something at home that makes school seem like a nice little refuge.
That's what I was thinking. Do I make home life worse?
Yeah, fuck it. Make him dig a hole.
That's what I was thinking. That was my thought process. Like, how do I make home so unbearable?
Hey, move that pile of rocks over there. Just do that.
Oh, they like that shit, though.
I know. But do it 10 times.
That's like when
take the joy out
when
of
Oliver's coaches tried to, you were talking about baseball coaches. We actually talked about this the other day, but we ran on the phone. Yeah, I show up to practice, and this dad is throwing heat to his 6-year-old. I'm not kidding you. Like, if we would play catch after about 5 times playing catch. Like, not even the first time, me and you would probably be like, okay, I got to warm this thing up. He's whizzing them by his kid's ear, and his kid's doing one of those, like, trying to keep his face out of the way, but and he's yelling at him to catch it. So I'm like, this kid.
It's Hoosier Sophisticate at our, if you search Hoosier Sophisticate, it'll pop up.
It'll pop up. It is hard
for tuning in, brother.
I don't even think she looks 19.
That's how all pornos start, man.
What, with Ed Auer and Jen Auer being in here at the same time? Yeah, it's a
well, I
new
mean,
genre.
kind of. I mean,
That
new genre. Although I think they're full blown.
Yeah, you got to be step.
Yeah.
So he's whizzing these balls.
If you're vanilla.
He's guys, welcome to Hoosier Sophisticate.
He's whizzing these things.
So I know that this is gonna be a hardcore team. Well, they lose to this team that has like actual uniforms and they're a year up and they're hitting balls. They're a good solid team. That year of development.
For a year.
That year of development is huge.
It makes 10 years different.
Our team has no idea what's going on, so he's pissed off the coach and he's like, "We're gonna."
That's exactly what the situation was, Atlanta.
And he's like, all right, we're gonna. I'll see you guys at practice. Practice ain't gonna be fun or whatever. I'm like, if this guy makes him run at practice, I'll drag my. I'm getting you out of here. This ain't.
You need to learn how to play catch. That's what I told you. Like, when he wanted to run, I'm like, no, they can't catch a baseball 10 feet away from him.
Yes, that's all we need to do. So they
still makes me angry.
He goes through practice, and he would do this stupid thing where he'd line them all up with bats in a row, and then walk down to each of them and kind of go through their swings with them. So the other ones are just sitting there idly with bat.
Oh man!
These coaches were not good. Not good. And the coaches' kids, phenomenal.
See, this is what always happens.
So he's like, why aren't these other kids that good? We had practice at his house. He's got a batting cage. Yeah. He's got all the accoutrements for a quality life of baseball ahead of you.
Naturally.
So
we're gonna make this the accoutrement bill.
I like it. So we Oliver. The kids are at the end of practice, and the coach is like, "Hey, line up, time to run." And I'm like, I see this coming. I know this move. I'm starting to walk out there like, "Oh, my son ain't running, dude. Like, I'll make him run myself." It's not that I don't want him to do that. Yeah. It's just this ain't the time or the place. Yes, you're just being they don't even know why you're really mad at him. Yeah. Like, he was yelling at his son to turn 2. I'm like, okay.
My dad never yelled. He just
takes 3 people to turn 2. He's yelling at his kid to turn 2. His kid doesn't, throws it to first, and he's like, "What? Ah!" And I'm like, the shortstop was gone. He's gone. He's in left field. The shortstop is talking to the left fielder right now. You're yelling at your second baseman's son to turn 2. So then he goes, he's like, "Time to run him. Line up on the fence." And all the kids are like, "Yay!" All they wanted to do was run. Yeah. So I just slowly backfired. And the coach is like, "Fuck me." Well, he thought it was a punishment. That
you can appreciate
your practice was a punishment.
I was going to say, you coaching Ivan's team, one thing I didn't mention that I should have is, like, it's really the play.
What the shit?
When your kid is going to be playing Little League sports, and they're looking for coaches, right?
Yeah.
They're looking for coaches. Well, I'm dumb to not just say, "I'll do it." Because if I don't, what happens is I end up going to these practices and I see a couple of bobos that never played anything ever.
Do you see these comments on the
about
text?
getting thrown in the river?
I had the worst baseball coach in Little League. He would run us till we puked every practice. Jesus. That's not even good for baseball.
Is what my loving father used to say.
Catch it if you don't want to get hit. That's
pretty
not
much,
bad.
pretty much.
That's not
Yeah.
bad.
That's not
they were 6. He was acting like they were 12. That's for my wife. Yes. I learned to swim by my loving father throwing me in the middle of the Black River.
Were you the type that just like
yelled sink or swim?
You just kind of got it though, right? Like when you're playing sports or any kind of athletics, like for me, nobody had to say, "Hey, grab that thing flying in the air at your head, or it's going to hit you in the head." I think maybe I probably got hit with a fucking fastball or something when I was 2, and I just learned, like instinctively, catch the fucking thing flying at your face.
I got knocked out. I was probably 5 years old playing softball with my sister's team. They were probably 12. It was probably 7th or 8th grade. My dad coached their team. I told you who would have words with the umpires of my sister's softball team in CYC.
Well, fuck, keep them honest. Keep them honest.
That's what he is. It's exactly the game Georgie was playing too. Like when you hear umpires, like if you're gonna throw it, you're gonna give it to them, you give it to us too. Like
just
baseball,
chirping. Just chirping.
Just the
that's my pop.
The beautiful part of it. If you're calling the outside strike,
if we would
call it all day for both teams.
Yeah, it is. It's about paying attention. That's a perfect thing because when you coach kids that are this big, man, just getting them to not pick the flowers during the game is like that is a big win. Do you remember? We went and watched Ollie playing little roller hockey.
Yeah.
The ball players over on the side taking grounders.
Holy shit.
11, 12, probably.
Yeah, and there was 4 of them out there.
Well, they were rotating.
Yeah, but there was only like 4 or 5 kids. That was a small practice.
It was an infield, so it was like I think they had 7 or 8 because they were
okay.
When
I just remember that third baseman.
When one of them would fuck up, the other ones would go on. They had to do push-ups.
Young Scott Rowland was playing third. Remember, he had like an old school baseball cap on.
Unbelievable. Kid was a gamer.
We tried to adopt him.
I did. That kid's gonna get his parents paid.
Oh my! I have not seen a kid with that fluid motion. See, here's what I got knocked out in that softball game though. There was this chick, Amy Kennedy, just good ball player.
Masher.
And she throws I'm running home. I'm wheels. A ball hit to left field. I'm at second base.
This is a co-ed game?
This is me.
You're just playing around with okay.
And so second base, I got a nice lead. You can't do
have a lead, but I got you. You got a good jump.
So the ball gets hit out to left field. Amy Kennedy's out there. She fires one to home plate. I'm coming down the third base line, and this ball goes and hits me in the back of the head, and I go diving into the ground. And I was like, and I remember my dad being like, "Get up," and I was out. He's like, "Get up! You're embarrassing me. We're men out here in front of all these women."
100%.
And I remember getting up and being like, "Oh, that was weird." And just walking away. I had no idea what happened. Get in the car. Okay, I'm sleepy. I'm sleepy.
I think I'm concussed.
Yeah.
Mom was my swimming coach, and she could hurl a curved kickboard across the pool and get you good. I think she was raised by aboriginals.
That's kind of hot.
For sure.
We got a lot of mommy and daddy issues on the text line. We
a
are
lot of
finding
stuff going on.
that
It makes a whole lot of sense.
Makes so
Makes
much
a ton of sense.
No, I was good at mimicking. I could mimic. So if I saw
I'm still that person.
Yeah, if I saw Ozzie Smith how he would play, then I was going to try to play shortstop like
that's
Ozzie
the best
Smith.
way to learn. And that's actually that was something that I tried to. I think maybe I kind of. My kid's never just been like I had baseball on, and maybe that's why I had baseball on in my house all the time. So maybe it was just like not with it.
Yeah,
you know what I mean. Like, okay, great, that's on in the background. But that is the best way to learn anything is to watch the people who are the best in the world do it, and be able to kind of, try and mimic that, try and replicate what it is that they're doing. No doubt.
For sure. I don't even know if I had anybody that I necessarily mimicked. Now thinking about hitting. I don't think
I went through a whole range.
Because I love Jack Clark, but he was a lefty with the most beautiful swing
that was
of all
the thing.
time.
The lefties,
I could switch it. My dad taught me to switch it.
a little bit, but not enough that like I could mash right-handed. So when was I going to take a left?
See, I was line drives. Line drives both ways. Just hit the. And if I could hit a ball to the third baseman, it's probably beating it out.
I get you.
All right, Craig, you ready to take this sexy test?
The sexy test.
You want to do the sexy test?
Of games for me, bud.
I know.
I'm pretty excited.
We're gonna find out how freaky you are, dude. I think that's what this test is.
I'm real
freaky,
freaking naughty.
I found this little thing, and we also have drug story.
I got a great drug story, bud.
Do you?
Oh.
Yeah, let's do the freaky sex. That's third hour stuff, though, right? Maybe save the sexy quiz till third hour.
What time we got? 8:30. You got another game for me?
Yeah, I do.
Why don't we do that? Is that something we can do now?
Yep.
Okay.
Let me get my notebook.
All right. Here we go.
It's a game called Craig Knows Everything.
Real quick, while you're doing that, I
Yes.
want to say on this day in history. Let's see. I'm gonna give you a good one here. Man, the Marines had a big. On this day in history, 1974, the Rumble in the Jungle, a boxing match in Zaire that many regard as the greatest sporting event of the 20th century, saw challenger Muhammad Ali knock out previously undefeated world heavyweight champion George Foreman.
Rumble in the jungle. Oh, that's all right by me. Yeah.
Is that how it is? Yeah. Got these are facing me. These are away from me. I'm hitting my fucking rock flute.
I'm filing through this notebook right now. Is this the right notebook, you think? Here we go. Here we go.
What is the premise of this game? So thank you.
This is the premise of this game is Craig knows everything, right? We've seen it time and time again. I have 6 questions for Craig. They are hard questions, okay? But it's about some of the things that you like.
Into a little bit?
Yes. So the deal is, I would like everyone watching the show right now. I have 6 questions, okay? 3 are pop culture about things you like.
Okay.
And 3, I have a history question, a sexy question, and a geography question.
This is I mean,
Craig
this is
knows
intimidating.
everything.
If
is
I
the
end
name
up not
of this
knowing
game.
anything, this segment
you'll know.
gets blown up.
I don't think that's possible. That's why we're playing this game. So everybody, 1 out of 6, 0 out of 6. How many questions do you think Craig is going to get right? If you guess the right amount, I will sing a song. I'll sing a song. I'll give you good thoughts. Craig and I will sing. Oh, we got 5. 5.
Damn,
thanks,
thanks, Ashley. Thanks for believing in me.
I'm going to say, I think you're going to go 6 for 6.
You think so?
I really think you're going to go 6 for 6.
You know me and you know the questions, so you would have a...
I'm a geography nerd.
Yeah, that's because you've been everywhere.
All right, so I will give you the questions, and then I'm going to give you about 10, 15 seconds to answer. You can talk your way through it.
A lot of people guessing 5.
You can talk your way through it. Oh, 5. Okay. Don't throw it just for them. Okay.
I won't. Oh, but listen, I don't have it in me. You're giving me 6 questions.
I almost saw you break a child's arm just to prove a point at a charity event.
I still feel bad. Dude, like, I was really, real quick, sidebar, I was really trying to, I didn't know what the play was. Does Hulk let people beat him in an arm wrestling match? I don't know what the play is, but I'm telling you, when I felt his arm, I felt some flex.
I saw it, bud.
I felt some flexibility in it, and I looked at him, and at that point,
you said it.
At that point, I'm like, don't break your arm, kid. Like, don't do that to me.
That's so condescending.
I felt so bad even saying it. Nobody wants, look,
listen,
the fight is over. I just don't want to break your arm.
Craig and I had a moment after he beats Garrett because we realized we've started something now. And
now I got to fuck.
He looks at me and
every
he
time we
goes,
get something.
"What's the play here?" And I go, "We don't lose to any of these motherfuckers." So now we're at a fucking charity event.
I lost the Riddler.
The Riddler. He knew what he was doing. Though.
Oh yeah,
he's done that before. I think that's a Mr. Davis. He's done that before. He's had some barroom arm wrestling matches for blood. Okay,
I know he does. I'll arm wrestle him left-handed, but
he wants a rematch so bad.
He's got to quit if I feel his arm going like this.
Oh, mimosa breakfast at Sandra's, bragger. When I was watching, I was hoping that wasn't Garrett's broken arm. Oh yeah, that's my dad for sure. Oh yeah,
well, yeah, because Garrett did just break his arm, right? Yeah, so it should be stronger in theory.
Yeah.
Blew that one out of the water. I'll give the kid a
All right, 6 questions. Okay. Everybody guessed 5. I'm going to say 6. I think he gets 6. You guys can play at home. Let's see how many of you guys. I want you guys to answer these questions at home. And if you know the answer, go ahead and pop it up on the thing and keep track of your own score. Craig, question number 1 on Craig Knows Everything. In the movie Armageddon, what song do they all sing a cappella in their suits?
I'm leaving on a jet plane. I don't know.
Second part of the question.
I'll be back again.
Who wrote that song?
What's her name? I mean,
who wrote Leaving
it's around the time of Dylan. I just can't think of her.
On a Jet Plane? Oh no, there's a group who made it popular, and that's who you're thinking of right now. Somebody else wrote it.
Willie Nelson.
Is that your final answer?
Yeah, because I don't know who wrote it.
John Denver.
Johnny Denver. Okay.
Okay,
that wasn't. He was.
Starting out well. That's starting out well. But I think the Mamas and the Papas
I thought
are
it was
somebody.
I thought Joni Mitchell wrote it.
We'll look it up. Who wrote Leaving on a Jet Plane? We'll double check right here. Written by John Denver, made famous by Peter, Paul, and Mary. That's what you were thinking of, brother. Okay, so 1 out of
2.
That's a half point.
Oh well.
Okay,
that's gonna help with the
question
over/under.
number 2.
John Denver's full of shit, man.
Question number 2. Name the character's name of either Nick Cage or Sean Connery in the movie The Rock.
Oh fuck!
Can you name either one of their names?
Ooh, in
the film?
Agent.
Talk us through it. What do you got going on here? You remember the movie? Can you remember Sean Connery calling Nick Cage something? Can you remember Nick Cage?
Stanley. Agent Stanley. Agent. Fucking Stanley. Agent Stanley.
You're close.
Stanley. Not Thurgood. Stanley.
You're real close. Stay with that.
Agent Stanley. God damn it. He loved vinyl, man. He just wanted to hear the Beatles on vinyl.
Sean Connery has 3 names.
Yeah,
if that'll help you.
But I can't remember his name. I haven't watched this movie in 12 years. But
We were
it's one
just
of my
talking
favorites
about
of all time.
I was just wondering if it would click something.
Stanley Goodspeed?
Yes,
it is Goodspeed. Okay, all right. I said Goodspeed.
I thought, yeah, I know.
Stanley Goodspeed.
All right. Question number 3. What was the second Tool album released? And
when was it released?
That you can give me that
or
too.
What was the name?
What was the second album?
Lateralis was later. Anima. Man.
I'll give you a hint. It came out in 1996.
Oh.
If that gives you some sort of frame of reference on the time in your life.
Well, I would think that would be. See, that's the thing. When I was 12 years old, I hadn't quite understood.
Oh,
Tool
gotcha.
yet. But I would say I think 96 would be Anima.
Ding 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 ding. Okay, he is 2 out of 3. 2.5 out of 3, ladies and gentlemen. All right. Within 100 years, either direction, can you give me what year is considered the fall of Rome? 100 years in either direction. So you have a little wiggle room.
Okay. Well, I'm gonna preface this with I think it's 332 AD, but I'm gonna say just to give me a little bit of wiggle room. I'm gonna say 250 AD.
476.
Oh no!
The Germans finally got a hold of Rome in 476. Oh. All right, so you are still at
2 out of 4. I ain't gonna get there,
2.5 out of 4.
I ain't gonna get there, guys.
Sex position. Name that sex position. 2 people sitting and facing each other with arms and legs wrapped around each other.
Yab-yum.
Pardon?
Yab-yum.
Oh, yes, that was the other name for it, otherwise known as the lotus position.
Very good.
What they said.
Yab-yum.
Got that one out of his mouth before he even got done with the question. And I went kind of deep with that. I don't know if many people knew the yab-yum. I don't think many. Because when I saw yab-yum, I was like, I'm not going to, he probably doesn't know that one.
Lotus.
Yeah.
Yab-yum.
Grow up. Last question. Geography. Last question. You'll have to rename this game.
Is that a fact?
Greg
Why don't you guys come up with some questions, smarty pants, and see if I don't answer them? Go ahead.
Oh, of course, Evans knows Lotus right there.
Except sex positions. Yeah, that's right, Jeff.
Craig knows everything. Small quotes, except sex positions. I figure you'd have a few names for it, actually. Like, I would have to look up some of the names you were giving.
Sure.
Question number 6. Can you name 3 countries in Western Africa?
In Western Africa?
3 countries that are considered in Western Africa.
Ghana, Cameroon, Ivory Coast?
Cote d'Ivoire, I know, is for sure. What were your other ones?
Ghana and Cameroon?
Cameroon is right at the southern tip. It is not a part of Western Africa.
Fuck. This is Dennison's question here. Am I good with Ghana?
You are not good with Ghana.
Where the fuck is Ghana?
Oh yeah, you are. You are. Sorry, Ghana's in there. Cote
d'Ivoire. See any other ones? How many fucking countries are in Africa?
A bunch.
A fucking bunch. So I was good with Ivory Coast. I'm good with Ghana.
Yep. Think about some of those coastal ones.
Yeah, that's what I'm trying to.
Are you thinking of any other? Are you thinking of any?
Not Gabon. How about Gambia?
Gambia's on there. We would have accepted Mali, Nigeria, Benin, Burkina Faso, Togo, Liberia, Sierra Leone.
I thought Nigeria was closer.
Guinea-Bissau, Senegal, Gambia, Mauritania.
Yeah, Mauritania.
Huh. Was that called something else recently? Mauritanitis or more?
Yeah, to the Greeks it was.
Was it?
I don't know.
So, okay, 4.5 out of 6. Not bad. Not bad for his first time playing.
I'm not pleased with
Craig
knows some things.
Everything.
I'm glad that I pulled Anima out because I was really close to just pulling the trigger on Lateralis, but Anima's got my favorite. It's got my favorite Tool songs on
I figure these will be, things that are deep cuts of the stuff you know. I figure.
Dude, the Stanley Goodspeed was going to fucking kill me because I can't believe that.
You can give me two. Maybe you ask me questions about
I'll
Gremlins or my shit.
I will find 6 things. We'll throw them.
Blues. That way if you get them wrong, you really feel shitty.
Well, that's the deal, right? Like, you could ask me pretty much anything about Armageddon. I'll tell you what happened in Armageddon. Yeah. You got out of my wheelhouse when you went into John Denver.
Yep. That's
what I remember. I remember the song.
Yeah, you hit that immediately.
Yeah, I was singing it before you could finish the question. What's unfortunate about that is that my 8-year-old is a huge John Denver fan. It's one of the most adorable goddamn things I've ever seen because I've never purposefully listened to John Denver in my life. We just haven't done it. It's not my jam. Not my jam.
Yeah, he's all right.
He's fine. He's fine. I'm not mad at him. I just, he's just not
Willie Nelson was with an E?
Yeah, I-E.
Oh, it is?
Yeah.
Oh, I didn't know.
I believe that Josh is a big John Denver fan. I believe that.
Willie Nelson remade Under Pressure.
I'll listen to that.
No.
I'll listen to that.
Oh, bud. I was all for it. If you want to take something that was great and you loved it and have it be destroyed by someone you love, then do that.
I get
and listen
that.
to it.
How about the
Under Pressure?
Yeah, that would. I mean, first off, that whole song. Love Freddie Mercury. Love David Bowie. That song is 90% of the reason why it's awesome is because of the bass line. Right?
Vanilla Ice's bass line.
No, his was different because his was dun 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 dun, and theirs was dun 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 dun.
I've seen that clip.
Yeah,
I've seen that clip where he proves it scientifically.
Yeah, he proved it. I mean, I think this question is no longer valid. I don't even really want to bring it up anymore. He's already fucking explained himself.
Talking about this.
He's already explained himself.
No, have you?
Mom's mom had a boyfriend that looked just like John Denver.
Are you serious? Because my uncle looks exactly like John Denver.
Maybe your uncle was boning Ashley's aunt.
Uncle Russell.
Ashley's grandma?
Uncle Russell.
Uncle Russell's laying it down with
Russell Gallus. If you know Russell Gallus, it looks just like him.
You need to check out Poor Man's Whiskey, Dark Side of the Moonshine. Well, I guarantee you,
Merkin
I will. If that is even like if it's a bluegrassy Dark Side of the Moon or grimy alt country Dark Side of the Moon, I'm here for it.
Have you seen the David Bowie?
He's called your. Who is that?
Merkin Fromper.
Merkin Fromper 69.
That's great.
Is that Ross again?
Well, he's
He's got 12 Twitch accounts.
Have you seen
Pink Floyd with some twang? I'm into it. I'll check that out for you.
Have you seen the video of it's Under Pressure? The video?
Yeah. Like the actual the video of Under Pressure?
Oh wait. Is that the one? No. Which one is it? It's
Dancing in the Streets.
Dancing in the Street where there's no sound.
It's the best. How did I know that that's what you were talking about?
Because you knew where I was
Craig
going.
knows. That's the shit I know. I don't know trivia. I know. Steve's like, hey, do you remember that video with a guy had a guitar?
Was that David Bowie? That was.
It was Mick Jagger.
Mick Jagger. They were both in that Dancing in the Streets?
Oh, yeah. I think that's when they famously banged it out.
That's one of my favorites.
And David Bowie never called Mick again. Which really goes to show you who's the fucking top dog around here. Bowie is on another level.
He is.
Like Mick Jagger was for the longest time arguably one of the coolest guys going. He
might only be the second coolest guy in his own band.
Walk around like a goddamn chicken.
And
nobody's saying anything to him because he's Mick Jagger. But you know who would say something to him? David Bowie would be like, Mick, look, bud,
honey,
you gotta stop fucking. You gotta stop walking around like a chicken.
Oh, that one actually has music. I'm gonna post it in our
Discord.
In our Discord of no music.
We got show topics tab. That way you can kind of keep up.
Yeah, show topics. Tell them about it.
Look, there's a show topics tab. There's a sex tab. There's a
streaming picks of the week.
There's our streaming picks of the week tab. So if you guys want to keep track, if you guys think we're that, interesting that you want to keep up with that stuff, do it. Do it. There's a psychedelics tab. There's cannabis fun tab. There's a lot of cool little conversations going on. There's a trivia bot. If you want to play some trivia, we can play some trivia.
I'll find it here. I'll find it later.
All right, man.
Craig, you want to throw up the old tech news background? We can get into this tech news real quick. Or do you want to go to break again?
No,
then
we can do that. I think tech news is a good segment to lead us into break.
I like it. I like where your head's at. That's where my head's at. All right, buddy.
Steve, what's going on in tech news?
And all of these stories I will put up in the show tab, show discussions tab, after the show on our Discord server, so everyone can check this out.
Cool.
I would just like your thoughts on a thing we watched yesterday called Sassy Justice.
One of the freakiest things I've ever seen.
It was a deep fake video.
Hilarious. hilarious.
I don't know if I realized how funny it was because I was so blown away by it's a 15-minute episode of a show called Sassy Justice where it's a deep fake of Donald Trump. And he kind of has Rip Torn. Is that guy who had that
Rip
hair?
Torn.
Rip Torn.
Yeah.
Thank you. He's got that like fuzzy white hair.
Not Rip Torn. You talking about the dude that throws the fucking confetti?
What is it?
Go ahead.
Oh, I know who Rip Torn is. Yeah, no, I'm talking about the
Yeah.
hey,
Wayne's World 2.
It's almost, I don't know if he plays the Trump, but they have a deep fake of Trump's face, and the concept is of this episode how dangerous deep fakes can be. And so then they go to Al Gore. Al Gore is super serial about what's happening with deep fakes.
Well, and honestly,
they might say
had
vagina
they
poop.
not leaned into the super serial thing, you wouldn't know that it was a deep fake.
I mean, they're slightly...
Rip Taylor, thank you.
Rip Taylor. They're slightly off. They're oh, yeah, I like the background, baby. Except I changed
it's good color. That's good colors for the background.
I know, I like that. So, and again, all these will be up on Discord later. It was one of the most wild things. That's actually on our Discord right now. I might have put that in general or in show topics.
You did,
but
it's in show topics.
To see what they can do with deep fakes, like my sister came up to me at a family event a week ago and says, "Oh, you said something really poignant on the show," and I was like, "What? My sister said that? You never." She
said poignant.
Well, no, I came up with that, but she went to Coriezu. She knows all the good words.
Sure.
I know all the words, the best words.
The best words.
Good words. She comes up and she goes, "You were right about one thing." And I was like, "What?" And she said, she goes, "I was thinking about Ivan. Ivan will never know truth." She goes, "With deep fakes, with all of the things they can do to manipulate video, sound, augmented reality, all of that, what will be truth for them? What will be reality? The real world is now bleeding into every other aspect of life, so kids won't have any idea." You could have a world leader going, "Yep, we're going to bomb these people. They hate us." And I think Key and Peele did that with Obama a few years ago. Kind of showed how that's going to come about. We've seen the Arnold Schwarzenegger Office thing. I mean, the deep fakes are getting
They're getting better.
Better.
Well, I
and
mean,
better and better.
dude. I put together one on the reface last night. That was.
It looked like Sturgill Simpson to me a little bit.
You'll really. You know what? I'm gonna load it in. I'm gonna load it in.
Is it the?
I'll play it. I'll play it in the second hour.
Is it that one?
I think you're gonna really enjoy it. Oh, that one? No, it was not. But that one's good too.
Okay, yeah, that one's great. It looks like Sturgill Simpson to me. Your face on him, just a little
bit.
So, I mean, it's pretty interesting. I recommend everyone go check out Sassy Justice. One of my favorite things is they have Zuckerberg. It's a new form. It's the newest form of comedy. Remember in V is for Vendetta, they come out and have the hyper-realistic mask on that guy's talk show when he starts to go against the government, and he has the fake prime minister. It's supposed to be a fake prime minister, but it's a hyper-realistic mask. I'm sure it's actually the guy, the actor, playing that, and they have the V is for Vendetta guy come out. You remember that scene from V is for Vendetta?
Yes.
And that was seeing that, I go, oh, that's a new type of a form of comedy. If you could have someone, Sacha Baron Cohen tried to dress exactly and look exactly like Trump, you 100% of the time you're going to know that's not Trump.
Sorry, folks over here. I'm going to load this in. It's topical.
Okay. For 100% of the time, you're going to know that it's not Trump when he's dressed up. What this is an entirely new form of comedy to where before, if you could... Saturday Night Live made a living off of these opens with politics and trying to act like politicians, and Will Ferrell's George Bush was this amazing time, and Daryl Hammond's his Bush was amazing. Or his Clinton.
No, actually, Daryl Hammond's Bush was famously amazing.
Oh, really?
It was grown out. It was well kept.
Oh, yeah, he had a great
nice
bush. So, with this form of technology, if you had someone, and they even say this in the show, because they have someone who mimics Michael Caine's voice. It sounds exactly like Michael Caine, but Michael Caine, they have a deep fake of Michael Caine on him. What the hell is that? That is frightening. How is that topical? How is that?
Your mind means take my hand.
This guy looks like Sturgill Simpson again a little bit to me. I don't know why, dude. Oh my god, that is awesome. That's you.
That was me.
With a
in the Total Recall. What was his name? Kroll, not Kroll.
I wanted to call him Kroll too. Someone said it the other day.
It's not Krang. That's Ninja Turtles. Although, dude, I saw a shirt the other day. It was the Wu-Tang W, but it was all a brain and it said Wu Krang.
Oh, that's kind
of
cool.
It's dope. I'm getting it.
It's dope.
It's dope.
That, Aubrey Marcus says that on his podcast. I'm like, oof. But
Dope.
Aubrey Marcus can kind of do whatever he wants to do.
My ears totally heard Daryl Hannah.
Daryl Hannah? Her too.
Mm-hmm. How about her in Kill Bill?
Yeah.
Yeah.
One eye?
Yeah. Hell yeah. Well, no eye now. Pai Mei went,
Jesus Lord. Okay, guys. So that is pretty wild stuff on Sassy Justice.
Are insane. They're insane.
The Mark Zuckerberg part fucking killed
Selling
me.
dialysis?
Selling dialysis. Best dialysis in town. $250,000 for dialysis.
Come on in. For
Dialysis
the low
hour.
price of $50,000, we'll do both kidneys.
I know. Okay, in other tech news, buddy, have you heard of Samsung's new Neon Life?
I have not heard of Samsung's new Neon Life.
Okay. Samsung is unveiling at the CES 2020. They unveiled hyper-realistic AI avatars. Have you seen the avatars that are the news anchors?
Yes.
Okay. So that's what they're trying to kind of get to, so that we can get news.
Quado.
There you go. God, we got to start giving prizes to these people.
Who is this?
Merkin Rumper.
Is this still the Merkin guy?
That's Merkin Rumper.
I sell Merkins.
I didn't know what a Merkin was till like 3 years ago. Unbelievable.
Oh, Maynard's been pimping Merkins a hot minute.
Really?
Yeah. So I think
he had
know
that
of them
video,
because
didn't
of
he?
Yeah, I think I know of them because of
funny.
the Perfect Circular tool.
Yeah, now he talks about pasta for 3 hours. Jesus
He can do whatever he
Christ.
wants.
But yeah, I guess.
Fucking
Yeah,
50-something years old.
He's not caring about what I think.
Yeah. He's like, I want to talk about pasta. You want to tune in? Fucking tune in. I don't care.
He's like, I don't fucking care. what you think.
It's funny.
I like pasta.
We're sitting here searching for Quado's name. He's like, yeah, fucking riveting, guys. I'm going to talk about pasta. Fuck.
Very good point. So Samsung
That's what
has
I've grown to appreciate as a content creator, Steve, is like,
Yeah,
if
fuck
it's
you.
not for me, it's just not for me, I guess.
Here you go.
Come back
I'm
next
going to show you these pictures right now, and
Fuck you.
So
Fuck you.
I'm
That's
showing.
artificial. That's a fucking AI.
That might not be right there.
I don't know, dude. It looks like it's one of those fucking where they take like 100 different faces.
That's what it is. So it's building.
Fuck off.
It's building. These are the AIs. So it's building a artificial intelligence where it's like a Siri. I guess you can go to neon.life and pull her up. You got everything. But we'll put these on our Discord, and it's supposed to be used for people who, hey, I need directions. Hey, I need help here. But there's a YouTube video where a guy goes and talks to one, and he says, what do you think about football? And
these are just made up computer things.
That's what they're trying to do. What they're trying to do is they're having trouble, the uncanny valley, like where it always kind of just doesn't feel right with the person. So this is their next best thing to it becoming a real person that you can interact with, that you'll have no difference that you're talking from a human or an AI, where they're trying to learn movements and subtleties. Because remember, we played it on the show, maybe on the radio show, of that virtual assistant who answers phones, who says, what do we got? What do we got? Because that's funny. They say Google some.
Well,
Look up Fromper.
Yeah, you want to see what you want?
I
Would
do.
you like to hear what
100%,
Fromper is?
yeah.
I'll read it.
Okay.
I'll read it. A Fromper. A Fromper is someone who sits in the bathtub, farts, and bites the bubbles. That's a Fromper.
That's a thing?
Dude, everything's a thing.
That's a thing?
Everything's a thing, bud.
Merkin Fromper. Oh, shit. Okay. So that's kind of, we're getting there, bud.
That's wild, dude.
We're getting there,
It's
bud.
wild, dude.
To where, okay, so deep fakes are learning, and we can't tell the difference just about, and AI. We're just about there to where we can't tell the difference in either one of those when we're talking to them.
Yep.
And then I have 2 fun stories from technology, and then we'll end this.
Smells bicycle seats.
Well, I got 2 more. I got 2 more tech news articles, and these are funny. Probably. There's only one guy I know who talks about Merkins, and it's Sean.
Oh, that's not a bad play.
I know. I'm gonna put this
also
on.
A guy that would smell bicycle seats.
You would like this. This is a video of they have an artificial intelligence camera. For forget what league this is.
So this camera's like a drone.
Scottish.
And it's trying to follow the ball.
It's up above on the sideline, so it's going back and forth.
Tracking the ball.
Tracking the ball. Well, the sun is hitting the field at about an angle like this. And it's in Scotland, so it's one of the most beautiful places on earth. I'm sure these sunsets are beautiful. Well, this guy's bald head, it has the white, it's glistening off this top arc.
Sure.
Exactly like the ball is. So you're watching the game, you're watching the video.
And it's just following a
ball,
referee.
No, it goes to the ball, they move the ball, they kick the ball away, and the computer's like, nope. It goes back. And the guy's just sitting there on the sideline, and the camera's just barely following him back and
Make
forth.
him put a hat on.
Cool, here we go. They throw the ball in, follows the ball for a second. Nope. Like, I was fucking rolling watching this video of the camera just didn't get it. It's like, no, man. That's the ball over there. And I was like, how is it getting it mixed up? Well, the way the sun is shining on the field at that angle, his head looks like the fucking ball. It's one of the funniest things ever.
I love it, dude.
So I will also put that on the Discord server. Ask us on where do we have a link to the Discord?
I can post one.
Can you post one? Sure. Craig's going to post a link to our Discord server. That way everyone can find these articles, or you can just listen to me talk about them. I don't care.
Well, I mean, it gives them a little frame of reference if they want to dive a little deeper.
I'm going to end this segment with something a little fun, bud.
Cool, man.
And I think it's cool because I like to focus on the good things about AI and all the technology that's coming out these days. The U.S. military is testing augmented reality goggles on dogs, buddy.
Okay.
And what it is from I effing love science.
Okay.
What they can do is they can put goggles on the dog, right? And at first I'm thinking, augmented reality, why would a dog need goggles to see augmented reality? That doesn't make much sense.
Sure.
What they think they can do is when these dogs go into rubble,
sure,
is they'll put on these glasses and maybe they can send infrared or heat sensing signals. Okay, cool. The handler can see directly through the dog's eyes.
Okay.
So instead of having the dog make all of these judgments on its own from
smell,
they can put up a fist or, like a fist or a finger, something to catch the dog's attention in its augmented reality to say, go here, go there, check this, because they can't always be next to the dog following the dog.
Right.
So it's a way to keep in contact with the dog, see what the dog is seeing, because these dogs know that Boston Robotics is coming to take their jobs. So they're trying to do everything they can. A dog invented this is the craziest thing about it, which you're like, a dog invented this?
Yeah, we got to start giving them a little bit more credit.
But it was Dog the Bounty Hunter actually did it. He invented this technology.
Every time with that guy, he just blows me away. I actually saw him at the Titty Bar on the East Side one time.
No, you did not. You just saw a guy.
No, it was 100,000,000% dog because they kept calling attention to him. The guy looked as sad as I've ever seen a human.
Oh.
It was fucking heartbreaking. Ruined the East Side for me. I don't go back, so thanks a bunch, Dog the Bounty Hunter. It was the most depressing shit I ever saw that I was like, I'm never coming back to this palace of sorrow.
When you see some sadness over there, it's deep
fucking
sadness.
Jarring. It's jarring. The same way, like I like action. I like to gamble, man. I'll bet on whatever.
I know you talk about it every day.
I got the itch. I got the itch, pal. But then you see like somebody on like an oxygen tank,
Oh.
You know, fucking burning heaters, which is not advised. Don't smoke around oxygen. You know, and they're sitting there and just mindlessly slapping a slot machine. It fucking kind of crushes you, man. That shit is heartbreaking sometimes. Because I get it. I get the draw. Like,
I was in Tunica,
I know
Mississippi.
how easy it is to get fucking stuck on a fucking machine.
I was in Tunica, Mississippi at like 2 a.m. on a Wednesday, and I saw just the deplorables inside of there, and I was like, I'm one of them now. Oh, Craig Kohler. Oh, and Mycelial Media. Who's that?
On Twitch and on YouTube.
You posted it everywhere?
Yeah, that way anybody that was watching on those platforms would be able to actually click the link.
Oh my good gravy. You did all that right now?
Yeah, man.
Good gravy.
Steve, it's time for a break because Sweet Leaf gives us a studio to make this amazing content for these people.
Oh, man.
And we got native hemp, and that's why our brains are firing so well, although it's kind of absent for the fucking Craig game. If we're being honest.
No, you got, I mean.
If that slot gets hot, pinch that oxygen hose and step in.
JK?
Just kidding. James Carlton. I hope our buddy Jameson called James Carlton yesterday. He said, "Who's your insurance guy?" Because that's what fucking good fans do, Steve. That's what good family members do. They say, "Hey, we know you got a guy. We know you wouldn't lie to us about how fucking great his customer service is. So why don't you quit holding out on me and tell me who's handling your insurance?" And I say, "James Carlton is, bud." All right? And if you don't call 314-961-4800, I'm not sure that you deserve good insurance coverage.
You don't?
CarltonInsurance.net, you slug. Call him up. He's going to save you some money.
Call him up or fight me.
Fuck yeah. Come
Choose
fight him
one.
for real. Come do
Choose
it.
one.
Actually,
I'm in Festus.
You know what? Call him up and fight him. How about that?
I'm in Festus all day, honey.
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay, boo-boo. Okay, boo-boo.
Fist to your fat face. Sorry.
314-961-4800, CarltonInsurance.net. If you need insurance, he's going to get it for you. And if he can't help you, he'll fucking tell you. He'll say, "Hey, get on down the road.
Take a hike, idiot.
Get on down the road." All right? It appears that the last time you were insured by State Farm, you drove your car into a daycare. We can't insure you. It's not gonna
Yeah,
be
but I
changed.
did that on
If
purpose.
he can't insure you, oh, I know who Merck and Fromper is.
You do?
I think it's Whittle Guy.
It cannot be. Whittle Guy has never been that funny. Ever.
I don't know.
Whittle Guy has never been close to that funny.
Don't pump them up like that in front of everybody. Listen, Sweet Leaf Emporium, these studios, this shop here, we got big news coming in November. We got a table that's coming in this joint. It's going to be a fucking destination. It already is a destination, but it's going to be like the spot.
November 29th, we're going to have a grand opening.
Black Friday!
And I think the 22nd.
Front butt comes off your the FB rolls off easier than the BF.
Oh, yeah.
Black Friday.
Little Whittle Guy was a part of that front butt.
Front butt?
He was part of that.
Dude,
that
one of my
crew.
favorite things.
But we're gonna have a party the 29th to raise a little money. Hendrickson's gonna help us out with that, and we are going
Dan
to
Hendrickson.
yeah, and then we are going to. I'm gonna have a little VIP gathering the 22nd, I think, that
Cool.
Friday, or is that Friendsgiving?
We'll figure it out.
Okay, because I want to get that area all weird and ready to go over there. Now we have a centerpiece.
Okay.
Jackie Pollock again, thank you. I'm gonna show it one more time.
Yeah, hell yeah, dude. I'm proud of that thing. Hell yeah. That thing is sweet, dude. It really is. I didn't really have a grasp on it. I mean, that's a nice little 24 by
Dude, this
36
color
little.
purple and this color blue.
Yeah, I dig it. Her galaxy, like the
Her galaxy.
the Aurora Borealis in there, like that shit is awesome.
I could stare at it forever.
I dig it, man. I really do. Like her skill has just really. I mean, it's come so far. It's
Look at
ridiculous.
the texture of the
shadows.
shadow,
I know
yeah.
it's really good, man.
And like even these things are so.
Yep. Yeah, her perspective's great. I love it, guys. On the other side of the break, we're going. I think Steve's got another
Sexy quiz.
sexy quiz.
I got car news for you.
Car news. I got a pretty interesting little story about someone in academia that maybe falls under the sex, drugs, and rock and roll.
Perfect. And then I got a ketamine study and why weed is still so expensive in Illinois.
Well, stick around after the break if you want to hear about that stuff.
Or don't. I don't care. We'll be back in 5 minutes.
James Carlton. Insurance 314-961-4800. Handsome. Amazing. Astonishing. Astounding. Fabulous. Incredible. Fantastical. Phenomenal. Prodigious. Stupendous. Unbelievable. Wondrous. Divine. Fantastical. No, seriously, he's fantastical. You got a house. Go on and get it insured. You got a car. You gotta get it insured. You got a life. Go on and get it insured. CarltonInsurance.net. Fantastical. Stupendous. Fantastic.
Hey, boys and girls. I'm talking about native hemp extract. That CBD.
That CBD.
Inside of me.
Inside of me.
That CBD.
That CBD.
Sweet delicious CBD. That CBD.
That CBD.
Got the CBD. CBD native hemp. That CBD.
That CBD.
You can get it from me.
I can.
That CBD.
That CBD.
Inside of me.
Inside of me.
That CBD.
That CBD.
Inside of me.
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 No. Inside of me.
Inside of me. Inside of me.
Native hemp extract. 1,800 milligrams of total cannabinoid goodness from Pike County, Illinois. Get yours at HooserSophisticate.com.
I'm an outlaw, check it and see. Want a poster looking like me. Checking the swamp man for a pretty girl.